What's up, everybody? Bryson Michael RC here, and we have our 4th of July special for you today. I know tomorrow is Thursday and it's not the 4th of July, but the 4th of July is going to be here before the very next Thursday, so I wanted to get you this one right now. Even though July the 5th is Thursday, I guess I could just do it a day early. Nope, we're going to do it now. To get ahead of 4th of July, to get you guys ready for 4th of July. And then, even though I have one ready, I could do a different one today, but I'm not going to. It's up on this shelf and you guys can see it, but I'm not going to pull it down close. Today we're going to be doing the Iron Patriot, and this has to be my favorite cosplay so far. And I'm super excited about this one. I love the model itself. It's on my mini factory. It's on Thingiverse. I got both of the links in the description if you guys want to go see them. I had so much fun with this. I had fun painting it. I had fun making it. It went together super easy. I used magnets. I was going to make it movie quality, but you can look in part 4 of the DIY making video, and you will see why I didn't do the LED eyes correctly. And we've got another Iron Man right here. This is the Mark III, and I'm going to be putting the eyes in that one. So when I do that one, I'll finish up this one, and then you guys will get to see both of them. So make sure that you check out the process videos to these. There's 4 of them to this one, and it's the most in-depth that I've went. Since it was a 4th of July Iron Patriot, I went ahead and made the process videos 1, 2, 3, and 4, and as in-depth as I could possibly go. So you can definitely go into my mini factory or Thingiverse, and you can download these files, and you can follow along the process videos, and you can definitely make this exactly how I do it. And you don't have to do it so beat up, because I do that at the very end. So anyways, without any further ado, here is the reveal of the Iron Patriot. Alright, here we are right here with the Iron Patriot. I'm going to give you guys a real slow around the Iron Patriot helmet. This thing is beautiful. It's the red, white, and blue, or red, white, and silver, I should say. It's just an amazing looking. When they did this in Iron Man, I think it's 3 with the Heat guys. When they did this to the War Machine, I was so excited about that, and I actually don't like that he went back to the War Machine. I wish he would have kept the Iron Patriot because I love this color scheme. It's one of my favorite Iron Man suits. And out of all the Iron Men, this is the one that I wanted to do first, so I was so happy that they had a full, complete Iron Man. One of the things about Iron Man helmets on Thingiverse in my mini factory is finding an Iron Man helmet that the front comes off of, and the front is a separate piece. That's one big thing. You can find Iron Man helmets all day on there, but if you don't know how to do the cutting and chopping around, you don't want to download one of the full helmets and try to get in here with a Dremel and cut that out because it's super tough to do. So finding one, you have pretty much a small selection, but I did figure out how to take, I said something in the last video that I did about the Ant-Man. When I did the Ant-Man video right here, I told you that I did this Ant-Man helmet instead of the movie quality helmet because the Ant-Man that I wanted had structural problems, but I figured it out. I figured out how to fix it. And I've been messing around with Mesh Mixer that I figured out how to do a lot of other things to it and chop it up completely different ways than just plain cuts. So I've got the movie quality one G-coded out. It's ready to go, and that's one that I want to make really, really badly. I'm not going to get it done before the Ant-Man movie comes out, but I may get it done before the DVD comes out. So stick around for that and stick around for more Iron Man, because if you see in the 4th video if you see in the 4th process video to this, I have this Iron Man helmet out, and plus I have the face mask to the brand new Infinity War one out, which we were making the Infinity War one, and it had the structural problems as well, but I know how to go in and fix it, so we can actually make the Infinity War one now as well. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, this video is about the Iron Patriot. So I made this completely beat up. It was like brand new at first, and some of you guys may see the video and stuff on there and be like, oh man, why'd he scuff it up? I actually love this. I wasn't going to weather it. I wanted it to look brand new and stuff. And then I don't deny my kids playing with these helmets and stuff. These helmets take a lot of work to do. I put a ton of work, my heart and soul into them, trying to make them the best that they can. But I still don't deny them playing with these things, because these aren't just to get set on my shelf and look pretty. My son gets up and he plays with these constantly, and I play with them constantly. I take the thing. It started getting some chips down here and some chips up here, and it was so I just decided, you know what, since it's already got chips and stuff in the paint, I don't want to repaint it, and I don't want to take any chances on anything happening with the paint. So I went ahead and weathered it, and I'm so glad that I did, because I think this is some of the best weathering that I've ever done. I went in with a Dremel and really got deep with those scars and stuff, made it look like you got in a fight. So I mean, I think it looks awesome. Like I showed you, the front comes off here, completely off, and like I said, the eyepieces in here are not the correct eyepieces that are gonna be in here. They're just I went and got one of those clear plastic picture frames, and I cut out the eyes, you can see in the back, and then I put a little screen over the front that goes in your back window for kids, and got that real nice look to it there. Just to see if it would work, this right here is the light system that came with the actual Iron Man eyes that I broke. I ended up breaking. If you check out the process video 4, I show you guys the actual thing, so go back and check that out. The link will be in the description. I went ahead and put it in here to kind of show you how it was going to go. I taped it all in. I didn't glue anything in because this isn't staying. It's not going to be permanent. But this kind of just shows you them on. This isn't what it's going to look like at all, but you know, it's whatever. It's what it is. It is what it is for now. That's the one thing that I was let down about it. But these videos aren't about that. They're about the print itself and showing you guys what the print can look like in the end, and showing you guys, you know, just showing you guys what the print looks like put all together and painted and stuff. So it's not really about being movie quality. It's about just showing you guys how cool these prints and stuff are. So it's got the magnets in the front. You can see there's 2 magnets up here. Let me turn this on. There's 2 magnets up here, 2 on the other side there, and then 2 of them down here at the bottom, one there and there, and then I've got them in here, there, 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 and there, and you can see that in the process video. I think it's number 2 or 3, where you can see me putting in the magnets. Also, this had some spacing and stuff, some spacing problems, so I put a little bit of a saddle itself, and I'll show you guys the difference. See this, I put all that black part in itself. It's kind of just a saddle for the mask to fit on, so it can sit in on that saddle, and then you don't see, there was a gap here you could see through, but now you can't because of the black. There was also gaps up here, which you can still kind of see through that gap, but you can't see that gap there, or that gap there. And I'll show you on this other one, I'll show you the difference. On this Iron Man here, this one has a saddle included. You can see this part right around here that's already included, that mask sits right in on, and it has a little bit of a lip in the top, so that can go right on. So that's not going to need much of a saddle fixing stuff to it, since it's got one in the bottom. But that's, most of the helmets have this little saddle thing. I had to build it on this one, so if you're gonna make that prop, make sure that you do that, because it makes the fitting of the mask so much easier with that on there. And it also makes it tighter, because you put that, if you see in the process video, whenever I do it, I wrap the tape around the front, and then I put the face mask on, and then I put the putty up underneath and smash it out towards, so it sets right against that yeah, it's stuck right against there, so it's snug. It's pretty snug. And the helmet face mask does not go anywhere once it's on with those rare earth magnets and stuff. So it's pretty legit. I don't know, there's not much I can say about it. I did do a few extra things. If you guys can tell, I always, in the process video number, you know, the last one, with kind of the second to last step. I did end up doing a few extra things to this. Let me give a real close up just so you guys can kind of look it over and see what you think I might have done. Use just more to the weathering and stuff. I added some sterling silver to it inside some of these cuts just to show the metal underneath. Plus I added some sterling silver along some of these edges, so you know, it makes it look like there's silver underneath the paint. So, and then the black is more of like a scorch mark of where like a repulsor gunner hit off, or a bullet hit off of, or something like that. So I know what everybody wants to know. You just see my son with it on. I know everybody wants to know, does it fit me? And the answer is bam. Like a glove.
I keep telling him he looks more like Tony Stark than Logie.
So that fits like a glove. You can see it around my head. So I'll leave the size in the description of my head so you guys can see what this is. I think it's my head 7.5 wide and 10 deep, I think is what it is. So it fits my head perfectly, completely around my head. Way different than the other Iron Man mask. This one I can put it on and it just stays in place. Every now and then you get one of these masks where you're just like, now I know exactly how big I need my helmets to be because I can just go off of this one. And this goes on. It's pretty hard when you do it because I'm not used to it. I haven't put it on 100 times. So I have the, what am I doing wrong? Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
There we go. So this makes me want to make the suit really bad.
Dad, that's what you should do. For like 4th of July, you can put it on.
I want to do the suit. I'm thinking about doing the suit. I'm going to do one of the suits. Depending on if I can get a filament company to send me filament, because it's going to take a lot of filament. So I need you guys, I need your help sharing these videos and showing people these cosplay helmets and stuff, because I haven't seen, there's a lot of people out there that have made their own 3D printed Iron Man costumes, and I love every single one of them, but there hasn't been too many people make brand new Iron Man costumes. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen somebody with a new Iron Man suit be made. We're going to be molding the next helmet that I show you. We're going to eventually make a mold of it and make a silicone copy. And so if I can get that to work perfectly, then I thought about making printing out the Iron Man stuff for the Infinity War and then making silicone copies of it so it moves and stretches around just like the Bleeding Armor does. I haven't seen anybody do that, so I think that would be exciting to do. I'm not making any promises, but I've debated on doing that. I really want to make this Iron Patriot suit. So if anybody knows where to download the entire suit, let me know. They do have a War Machine online, but it's not the exact same suit. It's the same helmet, but it's not the same suit, the War Machine. This thing, the only problem with it is it's so tight against my ears. Head barely fits in it. My ears are probably super red now. Yeah, it's so tight. Anyways, that is the 4th of July special for you guys. The Iron Patriot. This is my absolute favorite print that I've done to date. Make sure that you check out those videos, those DIY process videos where I show you guys kind of how to make it and everything, because you'll really enjoy it. And if you decide to make one of these, I suggest that you do. Out of all the helmets that I've done, I suggest you do this first. It doesn't take that much filament. You guys can see it's super thin. It's really thin. This didn't take very long at all. I think I had the front piece, and then I just took the whole helmet and sliced it up myself into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 pieces. Then I just glued it all together. And then it was just so easy. It went together super easy. There wasn't any guessing or anything with it. You can see kind of the inside of it there. I'll show you. It turned out really smooth. You can just see how smooth I got it. all the way around ended up really smooth. You can see right there on the sides there's no filament lines that are visible. And then if you look at the inside of here, this kind of just shows you how I put the Cura on medium so you can see just how thick the filament lines actually are. And if you watch the videos, it really shows you how thick the filament lines are and how smooth I got it. Looking on the inside of this, you can really see how thick those filament lines are. And you can also see where I cut it. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then there's 7 and 8. So anyways, there it is right there. Looks good. I love this thing. I do. But this is going to be my son's. He's going to take over that, and he's going to get, if we do make the Iron Patriot, we'll be making it for him. And then this one's going to be more mine, because you see the comparison. This one goes on, I can leave my glasses on. This one goes on so much easier. It's so much bigger. And these magnets and stuff. So, way bigger helmet. Next week we've got the one that we're going to eventually make a mold out of. The whole point of making this was to make a silicone mold. This is going to be next week's video right here. I'll show you guys the entire thing. Then I'll just do that real fast. And that was fun. That was a fun one to make. And I've even got the neck piece to it and stuff. So we're eventually going to make a mold of that. I don't think we're going to get it done by next week, but we're going to do that. That's going to happen. Make sure you guys are sharing these videos and helping me out so I can keep going. I think after the Batman and after the next, there's the Batman and the Iron Man that are coming up next. And then after the Iron Man, I'm going to take a couple weeks off because I've been making the hell out of these helmets and cosplay stuff for a long time. I got to let my 3D printer set for a little bit, kind of let it stop overrunning it so much. And then I'm going to start right back up to it. So I would really like some comments in the comment field of what you guys would like to see. If you guys want to leave a comment saying that you want to see this helmet or that helmet. Like I said, I have the Ant-Man helmet that I am going to do. I wanted to do that more than I wanted to do this one, so I've got to do that one. We've got a couple more ideas. We've got a Fallout helmet that a friend wants me to make. We've got, well, what are some other ideas? We've got an Infinity War helmet, and I want to make the Batfleck helmet, the Batfleck cowl, along with the Dark Knight cowl, so I can have both the cowls. And then we've got a few other ideas that we're coming up with. All free, all that you can download free from Thingiverse or My Mini Factory, one of the two. If you guys need to know how to use Cura or Mesh Mixer or anything like that, and would like me to make more videos on that, just let me know, leave it in the comments field, and I'll let you guys know a little bit of that. Anyways, my name is Bryson Michael RC. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reveal of the Iron Patriot. Keep checking back every single Thursday. We have new cosplay things, not always a helmet, but mostly a helmet. We have new cosplay for you guys every single Thursday, a new 3D printed thing that I take the time to smooth out and try to make as the best that I can, and I think I'm getting better. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell and that notification button. We'll see you guys next Thursday.